Okay, so we are going to be using your ball quite a bit for this workout, as well as your step. So what I'd like you guys to do is make sure your ball is on a mat so that it won't slide out from under you. And for those of you who haven't done a lot of work on your ball, I'm just going to go over it really quick here. So have your weights handy and making sure you have your shoes on so that you're not slipping or barefoot. So starting with your chest presses, you want to make sure you have your weights in hand ready to go, and you're going to walk yourself forward with your feet until your head feels supported by the ball. Okay. Then you're going to bring your bum up, keep your core tight, bring your weights up over your chest, so not over your face but over your chest, and then you're going to lower beside your chest, breathe out, press it up, breathe in, down, breathe out, press it up. Okay, and then when you're done, you just walk yourself back up the ball until you're sitting back on top of the ball. And then you can drop one weight. So staying where you were, just drop one weight for your pullovers. Then you're going to cup that weight equally in both hands so that the weight is being held equally in both arms. And we're going to do pullovers. Okay. Drop your bum, stretch your rib cage, reach over your chest. Okay, so now you're going to move your weights aside and we are going to do some legs on your ball. Okay, so laying on your back, laying down, you're going to have your heels on the center of the ball, hands are at your sides. You're going to lift your bum and you're going to pull in and push out. And then drop your bum. Rest your legs on the ball for a second. Then you're going to place your feet on the very top of the ball and lift up into a hip thrust. Okay, so making sure your feet are even and you're going to bring yourself all the way up. Straighten your legs to stretch them out. Okay, so grabbing some weights for your biceps and shoulders. Okay, so we're going to combine bicep curls with your upright rows. You want to make sure you're using appropriate amount of weight, and you want to also make sure your elbows lead in the upright rows and hands stay under your chin. So bicep curl, bring them together, upright row. So for your tricep dips and your box jumps, for those of you who are new to this, just want to go over it a little bit quickly here, and then we'll get going. So for your tricep dips, you want to make sure that when you're on your chair or your step, your back and your bum stay very close to the edge. So you don't want to be leaning way out because that'll hurt your shoulders. So you want to be nice and close. Make it a bit easier. You're going to keep your feet close to you on the floor and dip down and press up. So exhale as you come back up. To make it more challenging, you're going to bring your legs further out as far as you can and up. Okay? So those are for your triceps. Give yourself a little stretch after if you need to. Okay, so for your jumps, everybody is a little bit nervous of these at first. I want you to make sure you keep your eye on your step where you're going to be jumping. And also when you're jumping up, you want to make sure your heels are not hanging off the edge. So you want to make sure your feet get right on top of that step, heels and everything. And you're going to make sure your knees are soft when you land and your knees are soft when you get down, when you jump down. So keeping your eye where you're going to jump, try not to hesitate. Start low. So if you have an adjustable step like this one, you can start it lower or you can start with less risers if you're using a typical aerobic step with risers. And just make sure it's good and sturdy. So you're going to make sure your knees are nice and soft. Jump up. Okay, soft knees, jumping down. Or if you're worried about your knees, jump yourself up and step down. jump, get your whole foot on there, keep your knees soft. Okay, so we're gonna do your ball roll-ins. So there's a couple ways to get on your ball. You wanna make sure your feet are on your ball and your hands are in plank on the floor. So it just look like this, okay? Nice straight body, make sure your bum's not up, and make sure you're not sagging your belly. Pull in, push out. Pull in, push out. And you can just step down. So if it's hard for you to get up like that, you can start further back. Getting your belly on the ball and walking your hands forward until your feet are resting on the ball. Okay, so either way works as long as it's your laces and your feet on the ball, not your knees or your shins. So I want the ball further down at your feet. If you guys want the challenge, add a push-up in between each ball roll-in. Okay, so we're gonna get on the side of your bum, not your hip bone, and we're gonna do some crunches. So at your side, so you can lightly rest your hand or your elbow and crunch together. Other side. And then on your back. So here, you're gonna cross one leg over, so your legs look like figure four, and we're gonna do figure four crunch. So you're gonna bring your right elbow to your right knee while your left foot is suspended, trying not to rest your left foot on the mat. And then we'll go the other side. So there is your first round. So second and third round are exactly the same. So push yourself where you can, modify when you need to. Have a quick drink and we'll get this done again.